Hi everyone, welcome to Beginner Yoga Series Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, please hit the link above and go and check it out. So today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into your breath work and we're going to introduce new asanas, new poses. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. So feel free to elevate your hips on your cushion or on your block. And once you're there, press your hands into your thighs and knees, roll your shoulders back and down, ground through your hips and sit a little bit taller. From here, tuck your chin in just slightly and soften your eye gaze or close your eyes completely if that's comfortable. Now tune into your breath. So let's start bringing our attention inward. And at first, just notice how your breath feels and where it is in your body. No judgment, just notice. Now start to breathe in and out through your nose, nice and deep, all the way down to your belly. Your belly expands, your chest lifts. As you breathe out, your chest, your belly relax. Start to deepen your breath. And again, if you're still struggling a little bit to breathe in and out through your nose, that's totally fine. Just give it a try for a little bit each time and be patient with your body. Take your time. Now next we're going to do just 2 breaths, but we're going to inhale on a count of 4. We're going to hold the breath in for a count of 4. We're going to breathe it out for a count of 4 and then hold it out for a count of 4. Make sure you're not forcing anything here, so just again be patient with your body. If you can only hold it for 2 seconds, that's totally fine. You'll build it up over time. So when you're ready, let's begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it in 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, 1, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Slowly come back into that natural rhythm of your breath. Inhaling in through your nose, exhaling out through your nose, and just notice how your body and your mind feels after this breath work. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Breathe in and reach your arms out to the sides and up overhead. Interlace your fingers, palms facing up. Breathe into lengthen, so stretching your body nicely as you breathe out. Lean to one side, opening through your side body, looking straight ahead. Or can you look up towards the sky? When that's too much, keep your head forwards. Make sure there's no tension around the neck. Breathe in to come back up and breathe out. Let's bring it to the other side. So breathe, opening through that side body, reaching in, reaching your arms away. Make sure you're not collapsing from your chest. Keeping your chest open, breathe in to come back and relax your arms. This time bring your hands in front of you. We're going to transfer onto all fours, so into that tabletop position with your hands and knees on the mat. Wrists below your shoulders, knees under hips. Place the tops of your feet on the mat. We're going to go into a few cat-to-cats, so take a nice and deep breath and draw your belly button down towards the mat. Arching through your lower back, opening through your collarbones, look straight ahead or look up. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin, and breathe in to open again. And we're going to go for one more. And slowly come back into neutral, back nice and straight. Breathe in, reach your right arm up towards the sky. opening through your chest. And again, depending on your shoulder, hip mobility, your strength, you might not go as high, but as you can really breathe into your fingertips and reach higher and higher. Breathe out, thread the needle, slide your arm underneath the bridge of your left armpit. And again, just take your time, listen to your body. You might just go here with your forearm grounded, or can you bring your whole arm down onto the mat and rest your head on the mat? If that's not available, come up a little bit higher and build it up. So breathe in, breathe out. This is a lovely, lovely twist. So if you can you look up kind of behind your left shoulder? If that's too much for you today, just stay with the side of your head or your cheek grounded on the mat. And when you're ready, breathe and press your left hand into the mat to come back up. Well done. And let's bring it to the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Breathe in all the way up to your fingertips. And as you breathe out, thread the needle, this time other side. And again, just listen to your body. And one side might feel a little bit more flexible than the other. And you might have to adjust your position here. So feel free to do so. And again, if you can, look behind that right shoulder. If that's too much, just stay with your head grounded. Beautiful. Press your right hand into the mat, come back into all fours. Breathe in and tuck your toes under. Push your hips back, and as you breathe out, we're going to come into your first downward facing dog. So remember from part one, try and spread out your body weight between your arms and legs evenly so that there's not too much pressure on your hands, on your shoulders, or on your legs. So really try and straighten your spine and really press with your hands or all your fingertips, spreading out your fingers nicely, pressing the mat away. And again, your knees don't have to be straight. Keep your knees bent and just pedal out your feet. We're going to be here for 2 more breaths, so feel free to go back into your child's pose if needed. And 1 more breath. Beautiful. Now find stillness, breathe and push your hips back and look towards the top of your mat. As you breathe out, step and use as many steps as you need to in order to bring your foot in between your hands to the front. So in that runner's lunge, breathe in to lift your chest and breathe out. Very good. Now from here, plant your back foot on the mat, but turn it so that your toes are facing to the left. Breathe and press with both feet nice and strong and come up into standing. Again, take as much time as you need to. You can windmill your arms, bring them out to the side and sink into that front knee. This is your warrior 2. So your back leg is nice and straight. Your toes are facing out to the side, but your eye gaze is to the front. So breathe in. As you breathe out, sink into that front knee directly above your ankle. Press with all 4 corners of both feet. Relax your shoulders, stacking your shoulders above your hips. Make sure you're not leaning too far forwards. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to stay here for 2 more breaths. So your eye gaze towards the middle finger of your front hand. Beautiful. And 1 more. Beautiful. Now from here, windmill your arms, come down into that runner's lunge. Breathe out, step back into a plank or half plank. Now bring your big toes together, knees out wide. Breathe in, breathe out, sit back into your child's pose. Feel free to bring your hands one on top of the other and rest your forehead on your hands, or if you can, rest your forehead on the mat. Very good. So we're going to try that on the other side, and remember, child's pose is always there for you, so feel free to use it. If you need to take a little breather, come back into your breathing. When you're ready, come back into that tabletop position. Breathe in, tuck your toes under, send your hips back. As you breathe out, come back into that strong downward facing dog. And this time, it might feel a little bit easier in this asana, in this position, and feel free to pedal out your feet, driving your heels down towards the mat. And remember, you don't need to straighten your legs. What's important is that you soften your knees, but really send your hips up and up and up in order to straighten your spine. Now, when you're ready, breathe in, bend both knees, send your hips back and look straight ahead. And as you breathe out, again, use as many steps as you need to, and bring your left foot forwards in between your hands. Breathe into your runner's lunge, lift your chest. Very good. Now from here, plant your back foot on the mat and turn it 90-degree angle so your toes are facing the right side of the mat. Breathe in. You can windmill your arms and really slowly come up into this warrior two, really stretching your arms out wide. Stack your shoulders above your hips. Press with all four corners of your feet. Back leg is straight, front knee directly above your ankle. Stand strong, look towards that left hand or middle finger of your left hand. Breathe in, breathe out, sink a little bit deeper if you can. We're going to hold it for 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Very good. And windmill your hands back down. Runner's lunge. Step back into your plank. Drop onto your knees and relax your toes into your half plank. So keep your wrists directly below your shoulders. Look towards the top of your mat. Brace, engage through your core. So think of your belly button really pulling in towards your spine and squeeze your glutes in order to support your lower back. From here, we're going to lower towards the mat as slow as you can. So let's give it a go. Bending through your elbows, your elbow creases facing forwards. Really hug your body with your elbows and relax down. Very good. Bring your legs, feet, thighs, knees together. And bring your hands beside or underneath your shoulders. Now breathe in, press your hands into the mat. Keeping your elbows in, slowly lift your head and chest off the mat. Look forwards, breathe in, baby cobra. Engage through your back body as well and slowly lower down. You can rest your right cheek on the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, come back. Center, let's go again. Breathe in, lift your head, chest off the mat. Shoulders back and down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Can you press your hands into the mat a little bit more and lift your belly off the mat? If this is too much, come back down. But if you can, stay here for 1 more breath in your cobra and slowly lower down. This time left cheek on the mat. Very good. And when you're ready, come back center, bring your hands beside your chest, press your hands into the mat, come up into all fours and then sit back into your child's pose. Stretch your arms forward, sit your bum back. And again, rest your forehead on the mat or on your hands. Breathe in, breathe out. And when you're ready, slowly come into that seated position that we started in. So feel free to grab your cushion or grab your block. Sit up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Soften your eye gaze or close your eyes. You can just gently tuck your chin. Or if your eyes are open, just look towards the mat or the ground rather in front of you, the floor. And once you're there, I want you to wrap your arms around you, giving yourself a lovely, lovely, big hug. squeezing nice and tight, I want you to think of one thing only that you're grateful for today. I am grateful for bring your hands to heart center. Allow all that positive energy that was generated through our practice today to be distributed to whoever needs it most, whether it's you, your family or loved ones, or a stranger on the street. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for allowing me guide you through your practice today. Well done. I hope you're enjoying your yoga journey so far, and I hope to see you in the next video next week. Keep practicing. Namaste.